All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At third base, Kyle Seager. He has really turned himself into a nice defender. You'll see him early, extra work, catch as many ground balls as he can. If the ball's hit to him, he's not going to miss it very often.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Boston, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. The October weather here in New York starting to turn a bit. 52 degrees at first pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, left fielder Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And that misses inside 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. High in the air into shallow left center. On the move is Stanton. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, right fielder J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Sox 0, Yanks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base. Send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of zone for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. Nothing in two. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Grounded to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley has a beat on this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. In now, Mookie Betts. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Here comes the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
But he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitter's by him 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
Number 11.
Digging in, number 11. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this is just off the outside corner, ball two.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
That was a tough split right there. The splitter in the high 80s, when you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Stepping in, Steve Pearce. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Bird is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth, Third baseman.
Striding in, Kyle Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, number 67. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Jack. Retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Dustin Pedroia.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. There is Seager. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th, catcher, Blake Swihart.
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. No problem here. 1 away.
Batting 8th, first baseman, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball, he was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. From the belt, the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He just squirts that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
In now, DJ LeMahieu as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set with the 0-1. Tapped out in front of home. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi.
Riding in once again, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Second and third, 2 away. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Striding into the box, Andrew Benintendi comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it
Up next
and
for the
bang
Red
it.
Sox, right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off the
He'll look to get something
Yankees,
going here in this scoreless
right
ball game.
fielder, number 99.
Into the windup and the pitch. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now and gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement. It is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Hit back toward the mound. Betts ranging up the middle on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Grounded, foul. One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, number 67. As he rips it on the ground to second. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, that first pitch single right there, something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more from Game 3 after this.
Leading off for the Red Sox, third baseman, number 11.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sharp ground ball toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, a leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Here's Steve Pearce now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive. Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
And he takes a called strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Dustin Pedroia.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Low with the splitter, ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A little bouncer. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this. Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Boston strands a couple. It remains 1-0. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 1 out, nobody on. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman DJ LeMahieu.
Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Squared that one up just a little late. Porcello gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield. 1 away.
Now batting.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Andrew Benintendi is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he watches a splitter for a called third strike, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Here's Didi Gregorius. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Didi Gregorius
hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Aaron Judge will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Tapped down the line. The 0-1 delivery. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ready with the 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer so far in the series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Kyle Seager. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 67.
Striding in once again, number 67. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Porcello into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Well, we always expect him, if he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But hey, he'll take 2 singles. Not complaining.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. Luis Perdomo takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
In now, Greg Bird, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Pops this one up. Swihart has a play, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-0 New York. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Mookie Betts.
And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hit sharply on the ground. LeMahieu's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 11.
Digging in and looking for more, number 11. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
First baseman, number 99. Steve Pearce.
Ready once again, Steve Pearce. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
The pitch before the base hit, he looked so ugly. I don't know why they came back and gave him something better to hit.
DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. As a look, now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. He's set. Here it comes. Tapper up the line. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know, you can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to Pearce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Jr.
Into the windup and the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Yankees hold the advantage here in the 8th inning over the dreaded Red Sox as you get a look at our line score here from the stadium. Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And now a pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Catcher, Blake Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Zach Putnam is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Zach Putnam.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Hit back up the middle. Betts has it. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Comes set, and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 67.
Ready for another shot now, number 67. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. They got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
The 0-1 delivery. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the 9th now in Game 3. Back in the Big Apple now as we are set for what remains of this presentation of baseball on the show. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now ball line foul over the Yankees dugout. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. In now, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he misses there. 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first. first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's J.D. Martinez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, your manager feels good about the decision of leaving him in.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking a hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And they'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an outing. 100 pitches, and here we are getting ready to get a complete game. This is really special.
Benintendi is on his way home. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
Well, these guys aren't going away without a fight. Right there, that base hit brings them really within 2 now. With the batter coming to the plate, he jumps on 1. You're right back in this game. That's what they're thinking right now.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Aroldis Chapman.
Into the box, number 11, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and the Red Sox are down to their final strike now. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final.